What's going on, guys? We are in the studio today, kind of just working some things out. I know it's weird to be here on Saturday, but I guess I'm always here. Um, but today we're going to get to some work. We're just going to kind of play around. I need to fix a few things, so we're going to work on that. And I'm going to put some skateboard hangers together so I can stop my domino effect of skateboards that just keeps happening in my room. So just a few things that I gotta touch up, and then I also want to finish off the cursive for the tongues for the two frogs, and we'll get into that if you haven't seen the rabbit hole. But at the moment we're working on the red-eyed tree frog skateboard, so yeah, let's get started. Let's jump over into the studio view. I know my desk is a mess right now, but what I'm doing right now is I'm putting together. Oh wait, why did we freeze? We have a frozen visual. Uh-oh. Houston. Hold on, guys. Oh, there we go. Came back to. Good morning, good morning. It's all good. We've just been carrying on. Starting a new job, that's exciting. Good morning, Wolf. We're just here building a few things so that I can take care of some life stuff, and then we're going to get to drawing our image and hopefully make some progress. So let's jump into our split screen, and we're going to play this. Here we are with our very bright and vibrant friend, the red-eyed tree frog. I don't know how background music is. I never know because my audio is different. It drives me a little bit crazy, but man, that green comes. So, can I visit the website, please? Yeah, thank you. Yes, I will visit this website to look at your tree frog in bright Technicolor. Thank you so much. Alright, anyways, so that's happening. But what I also like to do is nice. That's so cool. I haven't been to the safari park in so long. Congratulations. Alright, so the plan is to put a couple of these skateboard things together. What I wanted to do really is, these are actually not bad. I bought them because I think when I do eventually try to sell any of this artwork, if I can get it to that point now, that's a long way to that finish line. But if I can get them to that point, my plan is to send out these wall hangers with the skateboard, so that if whoever purchases them doesn't have to go buy these, because it's kind of annoying have to order something to hang something that you just bought. You kind of just want to take it out of the box and hang it. So I figured it'd be nice if I could send this with the skateboard, so it's like ready to go, just more efficient. So what I want to do is put those on the skateboards that are not finished, and the reason why is so that there's two reasons. Well, we'll put it on the finished one for sure. I'm not going to touch the giraffe again. I guess I can move the keyboard because we're not going to do any typing right now. We're going to do some building. So the giraffe has been done forever, right? This is the first of all the the first of all these bad sets of choices, because now we're on. It's gonna be week 13 this week. Is this the week I quit? Oh man. I'm going to actually. I need to like. There's a few questions I need to ask myself, like, such as a Twitch stream, right? Like, it needs to be interesting. Oh my god, this one's hard to put on. No, don't do that to me. Because I've been hand tightening these. I see a little. Okay, alright. Kind of hand tightening. Like, pseudo hand tightening. They're not the hardest to put together. The screws are long. But honestly, I have some skateboards hung up. Sorry. I'll wait till I'm done. I have some skateboards that are already hung up. And, yeah. It's nice that you can have some length to them and hang them out from the wall a little bit. So that you have a little bit of variation. And this is kind of the hardest part because you kind of have to eyeball how far in you want it. You can measure it, never mind. It's hard because I eyeball it. But I think this might be nice too, so that the skateboard doesn't like move when I paint it. You know, like I can slide it on this. And I'm hoping that it's gonna solve a lot of like wobbling issues, like with the Panda. That thing keeps moving. There's no like lock nut though, so it's not like a perfect. I guess if I put two together and then backed them up against each other, that would work. But I don't have enough to do that for all of them. I might just do that for maybe the beginning phase. No, it'll be fine. I got a plan. Okay. But then I'll tell you the plan. Anyways, this little tool set. Good lord, my desk is a mess. What are we looking at? And I guess that doesn't make a good Twitch channel. What is this guy building right now? Alright. But first off, pretty inexpensive product. Has directions on it. So we get washer. I'm thinking these are deeper than this. Then I'm gonna just, you don't get the luxury of doing that when you have it on the wall. Yeah, you see, I did need a little bit more space. That's okay, you can adjust. I'm just gonna adjust from the back. Like I said, you don't have this luxury when you're doing it on the wall so much. But you give it a little bit of space in there. Then I'm gonna put the main issue I'm gonna have with this is, are these hollow or are these ended? No, these have an end. Ooh. That's not a great sound. A little spur in there. Ooh. Okay, good. So somehow by magic maybe I should just paint them. Oh, like that little metal spur problem in there. But overall, they look pretty nice. They were cheap. I think I got 8 of them for $18 or $19, but they were like on discount. But I'm hoping like this when I paint skateboards, it's like not so. I mean, it's still gonna be a little wobbly, but maybe not have as much wobble. I don't know. Okay, one down, a few more to go. And then we'll get into this. Will be a good review on what we're working on right now. The little pieces that are hard to keep track of. There we go. Put a little bit of dust out. Just gonna hand tighten this one down to about where I think we're gonna have best outcome. Take a little hand tighten. Trying to make sure that they're straight. I think it would be kind of cool if I painted them with these in there too, because then it would be like you would need them to complete the skateboard almost. Ooh. Man, that's crunchy. Oh, sorry, yeah. Let me show you the elephant board. Oh, ah! Man down! See, that's the problem. I'm gonna lose these before I even ship them out. I don't like that sound though. Each one of these has this like little grimy little paint sound. So yeah, the elephant board, we have the elephant and then it's still not finished. I did the bottom part, which is the reflection. If you flip it over, so there we got that. I need to paint this more yellow or maybe like smash it gold. I don't know what to do right now. I haven't really figured it out. This board is still in the works. Still in the works. But cartoony on the top. Got the bunny and the alien in there still. The chrome UFO part. Yeah, that one's in the works. Okay, well, 2 down. One more to go. So the 8-pack of wall hangers for $2 a piece. They come with hardware to go into the wall. It looks like stainless. Might not be. I don't think it is. It's just polished. And you know, the brackets are aluminium, I believe. We could do a test. Yep, aluminum. Aluminum is not magnetic, so little Bill Nye for you today. Hit it with a magnet. How's the new job? Sorry. I'm just putting these bad boys together. Get these things done. See, then I could do Amazon reviews if I could get my life organized, but I can barely finish drawing things. This will be like week 13 of painting straight, so I don't know, I may lose my mind sooner or later. Here. Sorry, I just fidget spinnered that together because it's way quieter. This one looks really crooked, but I think it's just because I can't get my hand around the bolt to hold it. The good thing is there's a little bit of flex. So Pandemonium. Yeah, oh man, I totally overshot what I was trying to do. Washer. I really just should put all of them together right now, but then it takes up space. I have 8 skateboards that will eventually get done, but I guess what I really should do is I should call my friend and ask him to borrow his sander and then drive down. But to be real honest, I kind of like the whole ritual of starting a new project and kind of like doing my Tinder's spamming me because I don't use it enough. They're like, you're too busy doing other things. I'm like, yeah, I understand Tinder. I have better things to do than you. Alright, well that's fun. Okay. Don't see, that's how life is so distracting. Like, why do I even let that happen? And then I was like thinking, how do I get that to stop? And then in my brain I was like, well, I have to go into notifications, settings, and like, oh. I'll probably end up playing a video game, or the only phone game I have, which is Survivor IO. It's my only phone game. I have time to do all the other things because if I have too many phone games. Oh man, that looks terrible. It's a good thing I'm gonna paint it white because otherwise it looks like his butt has 2 spots on it. This one I'm working on. I need to get. Oh wow! I turned up my music in here. Oh, that's right. Okay. The problem is that. Oh my goodness. Here's the problem. Let's just stop for a second. Let's just stop for a second. Oh, they hang nicely. This is so much better. Like I just hung that on the edge of my desk and it's great. Like perfect. Let me real quick before I get in to losing all the pieces. I need to just not be working in such a disaster. Okay boys, we're good. We don't need all the colors out anymore. We need to start over and start pulling colors because we need them. Because the problem is that just everything is out right now. Whew. Sometimes you just gotta refresh your home screen, you know what I mean? Refresh the home screen. Thank you very much. I just made my life so much happier. I know, like, oh, I'm sad I put everything away because I know where it is, but I don't know where it is anymore. Everything is everywhere. I got pencils everywhere. My G2 already in there. Those can stay there. Why is an alcohol marker out? Here's our reference pages. They can go over with this. Spy vs. Spy needs to stay out because I want to do some reference drawing about Spy vs. Spy. So we might do like a quick little flip through of like what we notice about the stylized of Spy vs. Spy. And Spy vs. Spy is amazing for its just amount of movement it has in it versus not having. Oh no. Oh man, I can't vacuum in here. Man down. It's too dark in here to look for it. I'll figure that out later. It was just a washer. But just a washer is a big deal in this game. So everything should have its place right now. The frog I'm not gonna put it in. I want to put it together. I want to put it together just a little bit differently. Yeah, the comics in Mad are great. I haven't read an actual Mad in so long. I feel like I did a lot of Barnes and Noble magazine loitering back in the day. I probably should go do that again. Yep. The things we did when we were young. Now we go like hang out and look at magazines. They're like, hey old man, just buy a magazine already. Stop creeping. I wonder, like, I know like a lot of people have had a lot of jobs. Speaking of which, Wolf has a new job. Yeah, that's why a lot of this is kind of good for the traps, and it actually has like just a bunch of comics of it, and the artwork is great. I mean, it's like artwork. If they were huge pieces of on canvases, they would be so cool. Like, dang, I wish I could draw that or understand the style of how he. I don't know. I just don't know how people get the line weight down. Really, that's what I need to learn, but I can't learn it because I don't know shading. And I don't know shading because I don't know shapes. I don't know shapes because I can see in like one dimension. Such is life. Alright, this one is going to be our last one. And this one is for the Tree Frog skateboard. But the Tree Frog skateboard like either technically needs 2 and to float. Wow. Every one of them feels like it has grip tape in it. Oh. Not pleasant to put together. Honest reviews here on this channel. Sorry guys. Not trying to like hate, but wow, like why does there sound like there's a piece of sand in there? Do I need to get my Dremel out and finish off each one of these? Like, what the hell? Not what I wanted to be doing. My time? Okay. So this one will go for the Tree Frog, which we'll see shortly. I do want to do like a quick, just quick count because we have 4 more. I don't love the feel of aluminum, just to be fair. But I do want to see how many of these we have. So basically we need 2 washers, 1, come on, 2. I just want to see what I need to look for when I do end up looking for it. Okay, 2 washers. So skateboard hangers are done. The Panda, does it sit nicer? Yes, it does. That's the big goal. And it doesn't wobble as much, so hopefully when I paint it, this thing doesn't slide because it keeps sliding. Anyways, I need to finish our skate shop here that is local in Seattle. I should go visit it so I can see how tall the building is, because all the pictures I have of it. I was going to go to Google View. Oh, I have Google Studios, I think, that I can use. Should give that a test run. I have no idea how to use Google Studios. I like jumped into it for a second just to be like, I can probably like fumble through this, and I was very lost. And you have to like sign up. Oh man. It's not a good sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's like, oh, probably not with the music. Ugh. I don't even want you guys to hear that. It's gross. Okay. It's literally like there's a piece of sand in there. I'm gonna just quickly assemble these. Shouldn't take me very long at all. I just want to make sure that I got all the light pieces. It's like something that you build fidgets out of. You're like, oh, and then You turn fidgets into being a job. You're like, oh, you want to do assembly line stuff? Well, close. Okay, stop rolling off my desk. That's the one downside of having a drafting table. There's a lot of downsides of having a drafting table. Let's not lie. Oh, it's still not big enough. This drafting table has an extra top on it, and it's still not big enough. Like one day it's gonna collapse and just crush my legs. Because there's the top of, I mean, there's a big piece of wood on the top of this thing that we refurbished from an old shipping pallet. I mean, like even shipping pallets, like from tree form to a shipping pallet, there's some work that goes into making this piece of wood, and then they just throw it away like that process wasn't valuable at all. I just don't get it. My friend was like, oh yeah, they just gave me a bunch of these pallets and they had like nice plywood on the top of them. Yeah, I had to sit there and sand this thing down forever, but you know, it wasn't bad. Works good. All sorts of things I made. It's taken me a few years to make everything for the set. Wolf, what do you do at the wild animal park now? Or you at the wild animal park? Yeah, the safari park. Is that the wild animal park? I don't know. I feel like that is the wild animal park. Alright. Happy Saturday, everyone. Thanks for joining us here. We're just kind of easing into the day. Just finishing putting these together. I really just want to make sure all the pieces are here so I can put it in the bag. Not super worried about the wall mounts. It's nice that they give them to you. And like I said, these are actually really nice screw heads. They fit like right into those slots. Everything else is really well made. It's just these black pieces and the top pieces that seem to be a little like there's a piece of sand or they're unfinished just barely. But that just makes it slightly unpleasant. I'm just seeing a lot of strange things happening here. I'm gonna have to yell at this company for not sending me all my pieces. Did I lose two? Hopefully we didn't lose two. Nice. Well, not nice that your injury, but it's a cool gig. Place for improvement though. Like a good spot to like work your way up. You're in the door. You're inside. You get to go to an amusement park work every day. That's different. Oh, that's not good. Sorry to hear that. But not terrible, you still go to an amusement park. Still get to go see animals that are cool, that you work next to. Hopefully, you know, to do cool things or make network a bit while you're there. meet some people. Okay. Not feeling so terrible. At the moment, I look like I'm pretty close to having everything. Okay, so here's our problem now. It's a good thing because I only have 8 of these boards too. So one will go out with each of these packages. Nice. Alright, where are we now? See, that's the thing, we're missing one, which I think, in all reality, I fell on the floor and I just can't find it. Ah, friend, we're in luck. It's like when you find all your Lego pieces, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, yes, I got all of them. Everything is here. Oh man, it's the roughest one of the bunch. Okay. Good. So we have 8 of those. Fantastic. These. Just gonna fit these real quick. To make sure we're even on these. Maybe they gave us an extra 1 or 2. They're usually pretty good about counting. No company really wants to add extras. Because they're made of separate materials, they come from separate parts. This whole process would take, I don't know, 40 minutes. I still haven't got to painting today. Much easier to sort. It would be nice if it came like this though. Ooh. They're not fun to hold. They're supposed to like grip the inside of drywall, so yeah, I'm guessing they are not fun to hold. Keep the hand dexterity up. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's exactly how many I need. Alright, so these are going to go back into the bag, all into one bag together because they'll be shipped out with these skateboards. I have like a collection of skateboard boxes for them to go out in. I'm ready. I'm almost ready. I need to get the website finished. Did I have an extra one? Okay. Guess so. Alright, so those go in there. These, good. Nice. This, here, and here. I'm gonna put all these guys in here too now, because we've removed 3. We're gonna zip this up nice. That's done. Oops, sorry guys. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, good. Things are good. And then they hang real nicely on the edge of my desk. So if I need to put a board there, it's not gonna fall over. Wall hanger 8-pack for $19. Not too bad. There was real directions on the back. I never turned this over. That's how. Screw deck post into back base. Okay, I did that. Oh, then you're supposed to put it into the wall. And then you're supposed to put that. But I can't do that, so I just skip that. Okay, I did it right though. It's a good thing the easy installation is easy installation. Alright, we're done with that. Good for us. Thanks Amazon. Coming through. Cheap products that I need. And 8 of them. It was like random that they had an 8-pack. And the reason I had 10 skateboards. There's one that's the original UFO board. And then there's one that I sent home with my friend when he went back to New York. I gave him a skateboard because he wanted to do some art. So that's there. And then I have the current ones. Anyways, so no panda right now. Great. Tree frog. Tree frog problems. There's some good things and some bad things about our tree frog friend. The first thing is, I really like the tail, or the tongue, but it needs to be shifted over. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of things that need to happen. So I need to figure out how to fix this. And the only way I know to fix things is to like make things fake. And then try to like mend it. This is so annoying that it's like one piece over. Okay, but Spy versus Spy first. We're gonna get to the skateboard in a second. What I want to do is look for stretchy things in Spy versus Spy to see if I can find what I need. Now I kind of flipped through the first couple of ones of these, and let's find where one starts. Okay, here's. So like tons of movement. Look how many movement lines are just in this guy, because he's wiggling, right? Like he's showing that he's wiggling. And it's so weird to actually draw these lines when you draw them. You're just like, no, this is not what I should be doing here. And in his style, it looks really good. Antonio Prohias. So then, what is he doing? He's lighting a cigar for him on a clothesline. He's chasing him, crawling underneath barbed wire, going into the bush. Looking both, like, look at that. How do you make sense? When you draw that, you have to be like, this is not gonna look like what I want it to look like. But this tells a whole story. Right? Like, that tells it he's looking left, he's looking right. He's only one person. Comes to the bucket of paint, camouflage paint. Throws it. And you got him shooting a tree because he thinks he's the tree. Then he's shooting some bricks because he thinks he's the bricks. And he's shooting at some water. Like, these are so busy, right? Like, he's firing at water because he thinks he might be a shark or a dolphin swimming underneath water. And then he's firing at a birdhouse here. He thinks he might be hiding in the birdhouse. He goes back to the camouflage paint. And he pops out of the paint and whacks him in the back of the head with a club. But again, like, look, everything that he has done here has like the craziest amount of movement. You have like this swing, right? This is just a solid picture, but he makes it look like this is coming from way over here, like the drips. Oh, really cool. This one looks like fencing into an electrical socket of some sort. He's yelling at him. Little transistor radio. Oh, he gets a little transistor radio and a mic from his workshop. Grabs his vitamin capsules, he puts in a speaker in there, and then he has a microphone. He takes a vitamin. Oh, sorry guys, I wasn't paying attention to where I was on the page. He puts a microphone into his mouth. Then what happens next? Oh, he screams cuss words at his sergeant. Sergeant has him arrested. He's got his fingers crossed down here. Yep, and then they have him fired. Firing squad back here. Still nothing stretchy. Just hoping I could find stretching things. But maybe I need to look for it in different places, like leg movement and things like that. At a bus stop, he's waiting at the bus, he's reading his book. Saws through. And he takes the rest of the bus and then he throws him off the cliff. I mean, the idea is funny, but in theory, he'd have to cut off. He's not cutting in the right place. He'd have to cut right here. And cut on this side of him. But who am I to say? This guy wrote tons of comics and get away with whatever he wants. So like, this is a great way to set the scene. Like binoculars, sharks swimming around it. Screaming something off a boat. He's got a fishing pole. No, he's just got he's storming the beaches. That's what he's doing. He gets out, runs out. Oh. He storms the beach, and then another ship storms the beach and lands thing right on top of him. There's a bomb and a hammer falling on the top of it. Yeah, maybe Hanna-Barbera. But what character? A plume. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I knew he had a magnet. So he's trying to build. He's like, why is it not? Because this is supposed to center your bricks, and then you just line your bricks up, and then you know your building's level. But it keeps like telling him all sorts of different things until it gets too high, and then it comes crashing down because he's been under here playing with the magnet. Alright, still nothing. This looks promising. See, that's stretching. That's like showing tension. Maybe I need to put those on the sides. He keeps moving his house back, giving him more and more room. Cut the post off and it just sent him flying through the air. His glasses and his hat are left over. These are just good, like, fun ideas. Still not seeing anything with stretching, and I really need to get to visualizing what we want to do here. Squeezing of a mouse. Oh, it's an invisible mouse. He's gonna kick his butt, and then he's spraying some kind of water into this. Oh, he thinks he's invisible. And he poofs, he's naked? Dang. He gets arrested. No good. Alright. Not seeing any real stretchy photos, but that's okay. We're gonna just kind of play with it and work on it here in the studio. What I really need to do is get a good idea of what I really want this to look like. So let's bring out the skateboard. Alright, this is kind of what we need. This is the space we have to work in. I'm just gonna, should I recycle some tape? Probably, there's plenty of recycled tape over here. Razor blade's so dull. I'd be better off cutting it with scissors from the top. That was a poor. Oh, all the parts of that fell apart. Okay, let's take care of that. I did a terrible job at all of things following that. I'm so glad you guys only saw the disaster that you saw. Okay. I really do like this part, but kind of confused on what needs to change. So I'm gonna just try to do like a redraw, see if I can figure out if it's like the hand movement. The frog needs to move. I think one of the frogs needs to move, which could be okay as well. Not super bummed about that news. Seems like a lot of work, but it's probably not. But my big issue here is like, how do I get this? So I got a tongue. Comes out here, and this is my issue. I don't want it to be super. Can we see that on stream? Yeah, barely. Right? And we need an O, and we need an F. And I drew one earlier. See if I can find it in my disaster of frogs. Is it this one? I don't know, each one of them looks so different. I just can't tell which one I like. I think I should just keep the one I have and move it backwards, but let's give it one more college try and just see what we can do with it. So let's just draw it in thick. Alright, we should come pretty much back down. this one needs to. Maybe I've been going at that all wrong, haven't I? So you should go in the back to the front. Oh, two they around, and then back out and then F needs to be moved over because it's too close to the U and not close enough to the O. So let's just keep trying to do it in different colors until we get one. Okay, let's try an orange. Like one that we like. I like this part. I think it can be smoother. Or maybe just have more fun with it. You know, what we should do is we should do this though. Let me get a light blue. Let me get a light blue. These are supposed to be like a tadpole in here somewhere. Just kind of playing with a lot of color today, which is always fun. Pretty like white. They're not very colorful when they're in the egg. Here's a big like white spot. Spot in without being able to. I'm just kind of guessing. And there's like there's an eye. Usually, need like the darker color. need this to be more of a. Need this to be better. Whatever's happening here has to be better. So we're gonna go around. Oh, and do a loop to loop. Needs to come. It's behind this one now. I don't know. I don't know if that's the plan. Just not in love with it. Like, I really like the design. I feel like I know what I want it to be. Alright, I got the UFO in here somewhere. This is the dangerous part. Kind of knocking our little UFO off trajectory. It's like, what am I looking for? If I was like spy versus spy, I would just draw like wobble. I mean, that looks alright. About this U. I like the U that I have there. I feel like this F is better and this O is better. Let's see if we can find a better, like, actual weight. I don't like that as much though. It's much better on top of itself. New color. Try again. I've been having problems with this. I don't know why. Right? This is my struggle. It's just the flow. This is just not there. I cut out the hard part, which was it's got to be one of them. I like it coming over itself a little bit better. Maybe I should mimic the shape a little bit better over here. Like a O that is a little bit more pushed out, just to copy the F. Yeah, I think the green ones are good, but I really honestly think that it needs to be a little bit more mirrored, so that it kind of flares out, sits in between them. So if I could curve this out just a little bit. Dang, the green ones aren't going to be able to be covered over by anything but black. And black's like really making it happen. Maybe I should put that F more on the orange line for this green, so it's not so touchy. It looks cool here because it's like 4 or 5 different lines. That's gonna look boring when it's normal. I don't know, I'd like to get to work. Tired of just speculating what this is gonna look like. Let's say we took the use solid, right? Okay, here we go. We're going in black. Going in with our black line. So this one's gonna come down. Go down. Move back up. Go over. And down. And we're gonna go up. We're gonna try to get a line in between. The two. Back around. Out. Over. Around. Ooh. Okay. And this guy. We need to point him out a little bit, and he should be. It's good though that we have some space here now. They're not touching. But like I would like that to be a little bit more oval in this direction. However we can make that happen. So down here, so whatever looks the most natural. Out here. We're coming back down. Around and up and through. Still not tilted out just quite enough. Yeah. Well, the frog is in the background, so technically the circle should be a little smaller. But now I've gone and messed that up. I don't know. Because this actual, let's just get into that real quick. Because this actual beam is supposed to be like coming towards us but being snatched away by our tongue of our frog. So if this was its right color, it'd be like this. We're gonna grab the yellow. Oh man, what's wrong with this color? Is this yellow? Looks like gray. It says it is pear green. Alright, well, we're gonna use our pear green as our bright determining yellow around our and it's saving it. So maybe it's gonna be a little bit off anyways. It's hard because I'm looking at it from such a different angle than everyone else. Like I have to like really put some things down. Anyways, yeah, gold-ish. I really need to figure out where everything needs to be. Get the sizing down, because this isn't even like close to the sizing that it actually is. Like what's there now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. The alcohol markers seem to have bonded our paper to our skateboard. Wow, that was a weird side. Like I didn't think it was gonna happen. Probably re-wet it and then pull it off. Let's try it. That's weird. Let's see if I can pull this off. It might happen. Because alcohol markers are meant to bleed. Like, they're meant to fully saturate paper. Oh man. Wow. Well, that's interesting. That's definitely not what I thought was going to happen. Huh. Well, that's fun. Now I get to sand. Well, I guess that's a good time to take a lunch break then. Here on our nice Saturday afternoon. Wow, that really did some work. Varnish was already gone. If anything, it added something to it. Sometimes it's just how it goes. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a break for lunch and then I'll probably get back on later. Maybe I'll work on this a little bit on the solo, not on stream. But it was a good hour and a half that we been hanging out on stream, and thanks for joining us, Wolf, and hanging out. That's just unfortunate. Oh man. Quick hit with the sandpaper. I feel like I need to sand this whole board and start over. Probably should. See, I like this one too. The whip's too hard though. Alright, well, I'm gonna fix this and work on it. Bummer. But, yeah, thanks for watching and tuning in. Congratulations on the job. I'm happy that you found something that's fun. And that, it's a job. Everyone's got to go somewhere. So I'm glad you're finding some enjoyment in that. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. I'm going to grab some lunch, maybe refuel, and then try that again. I don't know if I'm going to try it again on stream or if I'm going to do it on the solo, but you know, check back if you want. I might be around later. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. Also, Wolf, we still need to finish up our little Big Planet duos, so whenever you wanna finish that gameplay up. We should probably do that. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. We'll see you guys next time, and peace. Sounds good. Let me know when you're free.